These are the NBL Fantasy Player Previews with the Basketball Blokes.
Bouncy! That's exactly how to describe this next guy in just one word. A strong, explosive guard with Euro experience and springs in his feet. Josh Grizzly Adams is known for his ability to break down the D, elevate and finish above the rim with ease. There's a good reason this guy was the first signed import for the Jack Jumpers in their inaugural season. He will put bums on seats. Head coach Scott Roth said, quote, "Josh is a really exciting player and is set to wow all Jack Jumpers fans when he's on the court. He has elite athleticism and we believe his skill set is a perfect fit for what we're trying to build," unquote. I think this guy is going to be a whole lot of fun to watch in NBL 22. He has both passing instincts as well as a really strong catch and shoot game as well, which, as we know, makes a really strong case for dual positioning in NBL Fantasy. Fingers crossed. He has plenty of experience. After going undrafted in the 2016 NBA draft, Josh had stints in Russia, Turkey, China, Spain, the NBA G League, and most recently Italy in the season just gone. Playing 20 games in the G League, 11 of which were starts, he went to average 15.6 points per game, 4 boards and 4 assists in 30 minutes, so can hit across the stat categories. He also averaged 26 points per game in the CBA in 2018-19, but also understand even Boydie could average double digits here. Fun fact, Adams played with Nathan Sobey in Wyoming back in 2013-14. As starters playing over 30 minutes a game, Sobey averaged 9.8 points a game, while Adams 12.7 points per game. What does this mean for fantasy? Well, absolutely nothing. Fast forward 2 seasons though, and Adams averaged 24.7 points per game for Wyoming. We know how important the Blitz games are to see just how some of these fresh faces will gel with their new teammates before pulling the trigger in fantasy, so definitely be watching with interest, but Josh is ticking quite a few fantasy boxes before we even start here. The JJ squads, well, they've been together as a whole for some time. They sport the best schedule in the league with 6 games over the first 3 rounds, including the all-important triple in round 3. Remember, that's the only round for the entire season where there'll be a schedule of triples. And if we get the flexibility of dual positioning as a PG/SG, then I'm going to find it hard not to be starting with Grizzly Adams in my squad.
Segundos, prácticamente los que quedan de primera mitad. Adams a la izquierda y adentro. Necesita un caja meter balones dentro de la zona que sea para crear. Bien, marcó los.
Check out our website over at basketballblokes.com, which is your home for all things NBL Fantasy. All of our social media links are there for you to follow, as well as a range of fantasy resources. Our rolling rosters include price estimates for the upcoming fantasy season. We also have an archive of player averages from prior seasons, including game logs from the 2019 season to help you with your research. In fact, we've already posted some preseason articles for the upcoming season, and during the season our Schedulizer was our most used page, including by last season's overall winner. Our podcasts can be found on most platforms, but you can also find them in one spot on the website. If you want to be part of our NBL fantasy loving community, support us over at our Patreon page via the link in the website.